Have you ever felt a pull towards a place you've never been? A gentle whisper on the wind, promising something utterly new and magical. For me, that whisper has always sounded like Japan. Ancient traditions dancing with a dazzling future. Soft pink cherry blossoms, serene temples, glittering skyscrapers. Every corner holds a story waiting to be discovered. Quiet moments, vibrant energy, a feeling that stays with you long after you've returned home. A stranger's bow, a simple bowl of noodles, a hidden garden, snowy northern peaks, sun-kissed southern islands, small details and unexpected beauty. Mount Fuji panorama, a true marvel. My travels here, profound and transformative. Landscapes and time and culture folding together. Warm welcomes and breath-stealing sights. I want to share this spirit of discovery with you. We're about to visit 5 places that capture Japan's heart and soul. Pack your curiosity, open your heart, prepare to be enchanted. Mystical forests, monkeys bathing in hot springs, thousands of vermilion gates. More than a travel guide, an invitation to dream. Our first stop is a place that feels like stepping into another realm entirely. It is the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove in Kyoto. Imagine being surrounded by thousands of towering bamboo stalks, their green heads swaying gently in the breeze, creating a sound like a soft, rustling whisper. The light filters down through the dense canopy, dappling the path in shifting patterns of green and gold. It's not just a forest. It's a living, breathing cathedral of nature. Walking here is a truly meditative experience, a moment of pure, unadulterated peace. It's as if the world outside simply melts away, leaving only you and the gentle giants. What makes this place so special is the atmosphere. It's a sensory symphony. You see the endless green. You hear the rustle of the leaves, the creaking of the stalks. You feel the cool, fresh air on your skin. The path winds through the grove, leading you deeper into its heart. For the best experience, visit very early in the morning, just as the sun is rising. You might have the path almost to yourself, and the silence is profound, broken only by the birds and the music of the bamboo. It's a moment of pure magic, a memory you will cherish forever. There is so much to do around the grove itself. Rent a traditional wooden boat and be rowed along the Hozugawa River. Nearby is the Tenryuji Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with a stunning garden that changes with the seasons. After your walk, treat yourself to a delicious yuba lunch. It's a Kyoto specialty and absolutely divine. Look out for the charming macaque monkeys at Iwatayama Monkey Park. Here's a lovely little story for you. The wind rustling through the bamboo was designated one of the 100 soundscapes of Japan by the Ministry of the Environment. It's a list of sounds, from lapping waves to temple bells, preserved for cultural and historical significance. From the ancient capital, we now journey to a place where modern art and nature live in perfect harmony. Welcome to Naoshima, often called the Art Island. This small island in the Seto Inland Sea was once a sleepy fishing community. Now, it has been transformed into a world-class destination for art lovers. But this isn't a place of stuffy galleries. Here, art is everywhere. It's on the beaches, tucked away in old houses, housed in breathtaking museums designed by Tadao Ando. The journey to the island itself, across the sparkling blue water, feels like the beginning of an artistic pilgrimage. What makes Naoshima utterly unique is how the art interacts with its surroundings. The island's most famous resident is Yayoi Kusama's giant yellow pumpkin, perched on a pier, looking out to sea. It's bold. It's whimsical. It has become a symbol of the island's playful spirit. The museums, like the Chichu Art Museum, are works of art themselves. They are built mostly underground to avoid spoiling the natural landscape. Inside, you'll find works by Claude Monet, Walter de Maria. These are illuminated only by natural light. It's an experience that is both deeply moving and incredibly clever. Getting around Naoshima is part of the fun. I highly recommend renting an electric bicycle. It lets you explore the island at your own pace. You feel the sea breeze as you cycle between art sites. You can visit the Art House project, where empty houses have been turned into permanent art installations. Each one is a surprise, a little world behind a traditional facade. For a bite, seek out a small cafe serving fresh seafood curry with sea views. It's simple, it's delicious, it's perfectly Naoshima. A surprising fact about Naoshima is its origins. The transformation was spearheaded by a single company, Benesse Holdings, and its visionary founder Soichiro Fukutake. He dreamed of creating a place to reflect on well-being through art and nature. He saw potential in a declining island, and invested not just money but a deep philosophy. What a powerful idea, and what a beautiful legacy to have created. From the ancient capital, we now journey to a place where modern art and nature live in perfect harmony, and utterly delightful. We are heading north to the snowy mountains of Nagano Prefecture to a place called Jigokudani, which translates to Hell's Valley. Despite its name, this is a kind of paradise for its most famous residents, the Japanese macaques or snow monkeys. Here, in a steep forested valley covered in snow for a third of the year, wild monkeys have discovered the joy of a good, long soak in a natural hot spring, or onsen. It is an astonishing sight, one that will bring a smile to your face. The magic lies in watching these creatures behave so humanly. You'll see them with their little pink faces, eyes closed in bliss, relaxing in the steaming water, their fur dusted with snow. Young monkeys chase each other, splash around, older ones soak with serene contemplation. There are strict rules against touching or feeding them, which is wonderful because it means they remain truly wild. You are simply a quiet observer, granted a rare glimpse into their secret world. It's a privilege and a joy, and it's one of the most heartwarming wildlife encounters you could ever hope for. To get to the park, you must take a lovely 30-minute walk along a peaceful forest trail. In winter, the path is covered in snow, and the silence of the woods is just beautiful. It builds the anticipation, making the final reveal of the monkeys in their steamy bath even more special. Here's a fascinating little tidbit. The monkeys didn't always bathe in the hot springs. In the 1960s, a few curious young monkeys started copying humans they saw bathing in an outdoor onsen at a nearby inn. Our next destination is one of Japan's most iconic and spiritual sites. It's the Fushimi Inari Shrine in Kyoto. It honestly feels like a pathway between our world and the world of the gods. The shrine is dedicated to Inari, the Shinto god of rice, and sake. What makes it unforgettable is the thousands of vibrant vermilion gates. They are known as torii. They form a network of tunnels that wind up a sacred mountain. Walking through these gates is almost hypnotic. The repetition of the bright red-orange color against the green of the forest is mesmerizing. It's a journey, not just a destination. The experience of the path is different for everyone. At the start, paths are crowded and bustling. Visitors take photos everywhere. The further you climb, the quieter it becomes. Torii gates spread further apart. You start to find moss-covered shrines and stone fox statues tucked in the trees. Foxes, or kitsune, are the messengers of Inari. You'll see them everywhere on the mountain. Often they hold a key or a jewel. The air grows still. The mountain feels ancient and sacred. Give yourself plenty of time here. The full hike to Mount Inari's summit and back is about 2 to 3 hours. Each torii gate has been donated by an individual or by a Japanese business. On the back of each gate, you can see the donor's name and date. They are offerings hoping for good fortune and success, or given in gratitude when wishes come true. It's so worth it. The views over Kyoto from the top are magnificent. For our final stop, we're flying north to the island of Hokkaido to its capital city, Sapporo. For 1 week every February, this city transforms into a breathtaking fantasy world made entirely of snow and ice. This is the Sapporo Snow Festival Yuki Matsuri. Imagine walking through a park where giant, intricate sculptures tower over you. Castles, mythical creatures, famous landmarks. At night, they are illuminated with a rainbow of colored lights, creating an atmosphere that is nothing short of magical. It is a celebration of winter at its most creative and spectacular. The scale of the festival is simply immense. It takes place across 3 main sites. Odori Park, the main site. The largest snow sculptures, some as big as buildings. Teams of sculptors working for weeks to complete them. Susukino, a gallery of glistening ice sculptures, so detailed and delicate they look like glass. Tsudome, a family-friendly winter playground. Huge snow slides, snow rafting. There is a palpable sense of joy and wonder in the air. People from all over the world come together to marvel. To make the most of your visit, you must dress warmly. After you've had your fill of watching the monkeys, you can experience an onsen for yourself. Or better yet, a steaming bowl of Sapporo's famous miso ramen. A journey through Japan is as much a feast for the palate as it is for the eyes. The food here is an art form prepared with a level of care and attention to detail that is simply astonishing. Of course, there is sushi and sashimi. So fresh it tastes of the sea itself. But that is just the beginning of the story. Each region has its own proud culinary traditions, its own specialities that have been perfected over generations. In Osaka, a city famous for its love of food, you must try takoyaki, little balls of batter filled with octopus, cooked in a special pan and topped with sauce and bonito flakes. Then there's okonomiyaki, a savory pancake filled with cabbage and whatever you fancy, grilled right at your table. It's fun, it's messy, and it's utterly delicious. In Fukuoka, you must try the rich pork bone broth of tonkotsu ramen, best eaten at a yatai, a little open-air food stall. It's not just dinner, it's an experience, shoulder to shoulder with locals, enjoying a simple, perfect bowl of noodles. One of my absolute favorite experiences is visiting a Depachika, the food hall in the basement of a large department store. It is a dazzling wonderland of food. You'll find perfect rows of exquisite pastries, jewel-like boxes of bento, endless varieties of pickles, and counters selling freshly grilled yakitori skewers. The quality is exceptional, and the presentation is always beautiful. And so, our little journey through Japan comes to an end, but I hope for you, it is just the beginning. Traveling in Japan is not just about the places you see. It's about the people you meet and the culture you experience. There is a certain grace to everyday life here, a quiet consideration for others that is deeply embedded in the society. This is often expressed through a complex system of etiquette, which might seem daunting at first, but is really just about showing respect. This spirit of omotenashi, or selfless hospitality, is at the very heart of Japanese culture. We have walked through whispering bamboo forests, marveled at art on a sun-drenched island, and watched monkeys bathing in snowy hot springs. We have passed through 1,000 sacred gates and danced in a city of snow. These are just a few snapshots, a handful of stories from a country that has a million more to tell. Japan is a place that gets under your skin and into your heart, and it leaves an indelible mark on your soul. It's a country that never ceases to surprise and enchant. It is a land of profound beauty, not just in its famous landscapes, but in the small, everyday moments. It's in the perfectly arranged flower in a hotel lobby, the exquisite wrapping on a small purchase, and the deep, respectful bow from a train conductor. It is a culture that has mastered the art of living with intention, grace, and a deep appreciation for the transient nature of things. Dream of the sight of Mount Fuji, its perfect cone rising majestically against a clear blue sky. Let these stories spark your curiosity and fuel your wanderlust. Start planning, even if it's just a little bit. Your own Japanese story is waiting to be written. The land of the rising sun is calling. You simply have to answer.